Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent A Road to Glory. And following on from yesterday, where we had 8 out of the 12 Showtime players, we've now got 11 out of the 12 Showtime players. We're down to 2.76 million MT. And of course, we only need one more card to go. You guys know who that card is going to be. We're going to have a look at him, talk a little bit about his price and why it is the way that it is. Also going to have a look at Goat Magic as well, see what his price is saying. But yeah, we'll go through all of the prices that I paid for the 3 Opals that we've added into the squad since yesterday's episode. We've got a couple of locker codes to put in as well, which is going to be nice. And then we've played a couple of challenges as well. As you can see, we're at 1,145 tokens. So we've been taking advantage of this limited time event right here, which is still going until Monday. And yeah, we're making a lot of tokens. So we might at some point open a couple of packs with tokens, because I don't think we really need the tokens to be sitting there, and if we really need MT, we're going to have to get it from somewhere, so that might be something that we'll take a look into. But for the time being, we'll sit on those tokens, and we're just going to keep on adding more and more in, and we have got Galaxy Opal Kevin Mchale since yesterday's episode as well. So, quickly into the agenda, and yeah, nothing. As usual, absolutely nothing. Oh, these are new, aren't they? Oh, I forgot that they'd be new, and they're still really, really bad. Oh, that's so trash. Okay, so the new weekly ones are awful, as you might expect. We've done 5 Evos? Okay, well, I guess we'll do 5 more Evos for the end of the month, and we get a Deluxe League Pack. It's better than nothing. Only just, but it is better than nothing. Now, before we jump into the episode today, guys, of course, a massive shout-out to all the MVPs and the GOATs of the channel. For the MVPs, we have got Heisenberg, Panda, Amru, Lou, Todd, Will, Harko, Patrick, Cole, Safe, and Joaquim. I think I got that right. I'm sorry if I missed anyone, but I think that was 12 names. I might be wrong, but if I'm right, then that's impressive memory. And then, of course, the 5 goats of the channel: Cody, Zach, Ice Cream, Jason, and Z. And if you guys want to get involved as well, there's a join button down below. If not, top line of the description will show you how it is done. Okay, so we actually come down to the challenge section first of all, because I've played a few games. So we played this one game right here. I told you guys to play this one because 15 tokens for one game and basically 3,500 MT. 3,500 MT, 15 tokens, one game, big dub. And I also went ahead and played literally just the first challenge of this, because first one, 3-minute quarters, second one's 4-minute quarters, and then I think all these 3 are 5-minute quarters. But you know what? For 10k and 20 tokens, again, it's a dub. So that's some good offline content right there. And of course, the other offline content happens to be these Spotlight Sims for the GOAT Larry Bird. Now, at the time of you guys seeing this, I will have been I will have already streamed live on Twitch, and we might complete this. I don't think we're going to complete 6 games, but we'll be very close to completing Paul Pierce, and we'll definitely have Paul Pierce by tomorrow. Then we're going to make a start on Dennis Rodman. But yeah, since yesterday, guys, we have gone ahead and completed the 1980s. We've got loads of tokens from completing this. We also got the Pink Diamond Michael Cooper, which is nice. And of course, for the final game, that was the Galaxy Opal Kevin Mchale, which we'll go over in a second. So again, for those weekly challenges, we still got a bonus 2 tokens. This affects every challenge in the game, as it says, not just the Larry Bird challenges. So we also went ahead and did the weekly challenge. So we got 8 tokens from this one game. Really, really easy. And again, another thing I would strongly recommend you guys going ahead and doing. Now, let's go ahead and put in the 2 locker codes that have been released today, because I believe one of them has a potential of a Showtime pack, which would be great. If we could pull a Galaxy Opal, that'd be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, this first one is a weird one. This is just for the players that are in the Showtime packs, but like, they're lesser versions, so like they're OG versions, the ones that have been out for ages. Let me just go ahead and get the next code up ready to go whilst that's loading up. So, as you can see there, we've got Jimmy Butler, Rashard Lewis, and then a Frostbite Deluxe, Campus Legends Deluxe, and a Leap Year Deluxe. So, a Leap Year Deluxe obviously gives us a chance at Tracy McGrady. Campus Legends Deluxe obviously gives us a chance at Opal Magic. So, yeah, we go and want to get that yellow down there, ideally. We go and want yellow, because let's not forget, guys, that Leap Year Deluxe pack, that's the only pack this year that we've actually pulled a Galaxy Opal. Out of that pack, we've got Galaxy Opal, Derek Rose, and we're going to have another chance at doing that here today. So you never know, fingers crossed, we can get another Opal. And then the next code we've got is one that has come from Out Consumer. No idea. I haven't heard of it before, not going to lie, but they've got a code, so you know what? Not going to complain. I'm all for it. And this one, like I said, this does have a potential of getting a pack for the Showtime. So if we can pull that, that'd be great. I don't know what else is on this board. Wait, what is that? KS982. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Okay, right. Let's see what we are going to find on this ball drop. We have got a Showtime pack, and we've got a Takeover pack, and a Fan Favourite Series 2. Okay, so, not too bad. We don't really want a Fan Favourites. Let's just go for it. All right, let's get yellow. It's moving mad. It's moving too quick. Let's go. Showtime pack. Okay, we've got a chance at a 1.5 million MT player. We've got a chance. At least we can hold on to that little bit of hope right now. So that's actually gone perfectly. They're literally like two of the best packs we could have pulled right here. Let's see what we can get. Galaxy Opal Tracy McGrady. I'm not asking for much. We get an Amethyst. No, that's not what I'm looking for. It's Lakers. So it's going to be Anthony Davis from the OG Series 1. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, it's not. Who is that? Alex Caruso? It's Alex Caruso. Okay. No idea if he's got any value, but I'm fairly sure he'll be like 1,000 MT. So, okay. No Galaxy Opal there. All right. Galaxy Opal Rashard Lewis. Come on, 2K. Don't let me down. Oh, the split second of when it starts shaking, you think, oh my god, that's it. But no, it's not. It's a Joel Embiid. Not exactly the same as a Rashard Lewis. Now, we have actually opened a couple of packs on stream today after every Spotlight game we did, which was 4. We opened up a pack just for the culture, and we didn't get anything. We opened 3 of the standard ones and 1 deluxe, and we got nothing. Out of the deluxe one, we got just a diamond card. So, yeah, we've had really, really bad luck out of the packs, as you might expect, but that is to be expected. Right, let's just go ahead and discard all these shoes real quick. Try and make it look like we've got a little bit more MT than we actually do. Alright, that's added a couple of thousand MT onto the club, which is okay. And we've got a few more things that I need to sell from all of those packs. A couple of jerseys. Obviously, that Alex Caruso. Let's see if he sells for anything. No, he's not even selling for 1,100 on bid. Bruh. And then Series 2 cards. Yeah, we've got a couple of those to sell, but again, not much. So, the MT's not looking good right now. And that is because Showtime, 11 out of 12. Look at that. The collection is we're so close to GOAT Kareem. We're so close. So guys, if you missed yesterday's episode, we bought all of the diamonds and all of the pink diamonds, and in total that cost me about 60,000 MT. Now if you want to do that right now, it's probably going to be even cheaper, because I think I paid like 20k for Bron, and he's like 15k right now. Nate Robinson we packed. Penny Hardaway I think I paid like 7k for, but again you could probably get him cheaper than that, which is insane to think. And we've got these 3 Galaxy Opals right here. So right now, as of recording this, Jimmy Buckets is about 120, 130, 140, something like that. So we actually sniped him on stream live yesterday for 100,000 MT on the dot. So 100k for Jimmy Butler. Really happy with that. Really happy with that. I think he's going to stay at that price, or maybe go a little bit more expensive than that, because Jimmy Bucket's one of the best 2 guards in the game. So that was a really good purchase. Really happy with that price. Next up, we've got Big Shaq. Shaq coming in at 200,000 MT. And I bought him this morning for 150,000 MT on the dot. So let's go. That was fantastic. Really happy with that. We got a great price on Shaq. So 250k between these 2 guys right here. Not too bad. And then the third and final Opal that we bought was this Galaxy Opal Chris Webber, who at the moment is selling for about 70k. Let's have a look at what his cheapest buyout is. It's the only Galaxy Opal that is a buyout from these sets. From this set, sorry. Obviously, Chris Webber, obviously Jimmy Butler isn't quite a buyout just yet. And yeah, looks like he's up at about 80k, about 77k. 71,000 MT I paid for him. 71k. Let's go. So we'll round down to 70k just for ease of maths. So we paid 320k for all of these Opals. Obviously adding the 60k for that. So it's cost us so far, for 11 out of the 12 players, 380,000 MT, which is why we're still on 2.76 mil. So 380k, not bad. And then we take a look at this card right here. And suddenly, I mean, look at, like, why would this one sell for 1.487 when this one already has a bid of 1.629? So I would thoroughly recommend you guys go ahead and check out DBG's video from earlier. Well, I say that, he's probably uploaded like 5 today. He talks about why you would never be able to afford certain players, and the title has like a thumbnail that says like price fix on it. So go ahead and watch that video, guys, because really does go in depth about why these cards are the prices they are, and in short, it is the MT sites. And there we go, there's a prime example right there, guys. 2 cards with exactly the same amount of MT, with the exactly same amount of bids. And this is another thing. It falls off a cliff at about the half an hour mark. They'll all be bidded up to 1.4 mil within half an hour of each other, and then it just falls off completely. And these guys, they'll wait until half an hour comes around for these cards, and then they'll bid them straight up to 1.4. So they have like multiple accounts, obviously. They bid against each other, because obviously if I put a bid on this right now, it'll only take me to 885k, but they don't want that. They want it to be 1.4 mil, so they'll battle with each other on a couple of different accounts, make it push up to 1.4, and then they'll leave it there. They'll leave it at 1.4k. So this 1.6 was probably someone like me who thought that one would be a good one to go for. So he's outbid the coin sites, and they're not going to outbid him because they're happy that someone is spending 1.6 million MT on this card. So it's a really annoying situation to be in, because I'm really happy with the price I've paid for these guys right here, and I really want that Kareem card because he's going to be fantastic. But a part of me feels like if I buy these cards, it's kind of like giving in to the MT sites. But at the end of the day, there's literally nothing we can do. And you guys already obviously know that so many of your favourite YouTubers probably promote coins. Obviously, me and DBG and a couple of other guys, Space with Bird, etc. We don't promote coins. We don't like doing all that stuff. And it's because of that reason that those sites get more and more popular, because they get more and more business from everyone that gets referred from those videos and from those referral codes, etc. And that's what enables them to do things like this. Just completely manipulate the market, which feels bad. Now, having said all of that, we've spent 380k so far. If we manage to get him for like 1.3, 1.4 mil, in total it will cost us 1.7, 1.8 mil-ish for a GOAT Kareem and 4 Galaxy Opals, which isn't that bad. When you think of it like that, GOAT Kareem plus 4 Opals for 1.8 mil, that's not a bad deal. So I'm very much on the fence. I will be buying him at some point, guys. When, I don't know. A big part of me thinks, like, surely there's no way he's going to be this expensive in like a week's time. But I mean, you just don't know. Realistically, anybody who's actually buying this card and isn't an MT site, anybody who's actually buying this card, you are purely buying it to lock in. Nobody's buying this card because it's Rashard Lewis. No one's buying this card just to use the card. If you're buying this card, it's to lock him in. And of course, once he's locked in, you can't get him back on the auction house, so his supply will go down. But let's not forget, also, these packs are available for another 6 days, basically. So, I'm very much on the fence, and that brings us to the other card that I'm on the fence about, and that is the GOAT Magic Johnson. So, he's coming down, boys. He's coming down. Come on, keep coming down, Magic. He's at 1.6 mil right now. He was at 2 mil earlier. If he keeps coming down, I'm a cop. If he comes under like 1.4-ish mil, I'm a cop. Because we have a look at MJ over here, and MJ is still like 2.9. Wow, that's cheap. He was 3.2 earlier. Because we think, like, if we've got 3 mil MT in this MJ, would I rather have Magic and Kareem or MJ? Magic and Kareem, without a shadow of a doubt. Like, MJ can go. He's not even a starter in my squad. And obviously, speaking of that Giannis, Giannis will be heading out the door when we pick up that Magic card. And hopefully we can get about 400k back for this Giannis. Not going to sell him just yet, but when his price hits about 400k, I will be happy to go ahead and sell him. It's going to be emotional because he's been incredible to me. I have loved this card so much. It's got me so many 12-0 runs. But if we're getting a GOAT Magic, then realistically we don't need to have that Giannis in the club. So 1.7 at the last second right there. But if he comes down to, like 1.4, I'm a cop that. I'm a cop that because that card is just ridiculous. The ordinary Magic is good enough. So this one being 63 Hall of Fame badges, basically 99 stats everywhere. It's going to be good. And of course, let's not get... I can't talk. Words are tough. Let's not forget, there will be a collection reward for this completion. And we've already got Kobe. We're going to get Larry Bird. So we've put the hours in. Now it's about putting the MT in. Kareem is definitely the cheap... Well, no. Magic is the cheapest. Kareem is the second cheapest. And then MJ is still by far the most expensive card. He is the rarest, obviously, because he's been out for quite some time right now. You can see there, 2 listed up within 10 minutes of them. I don't know, guys. If his price goes back up to like 3.5 mil, I'm probably going to sell him. If his price goes up to 3.5 mil, I'm probably going to sell him. And then if we need to buy him back at some point this year, because they release what this GOAT collection reward is for, then I'll go ahead and buy him back. But for now, my priority is Rashard Lewis, regrettably, and Magic Johnson. But it is just ridiculous, guys, isn't it? Like, we haven't seen anything this blatant all year. With just this much amount of MT and so many different cards as well bidded with exactly the same amounts. They're not even trying to hide it. And there we go. So this one's got to half an hour and it's up at 1.3. Like, it's ridiculous. We did bid on a couple of them during stream. I think the max bid we put on one was 1.55 mil. So literally like 4,000 MT less than this one right here. But we got outbid on that one. which sucks. So we might keep on trying to get one for 1.5 mil, because then that still means in total we've paid 1.8, which is still a lot. If I can pay 1.7, I'll be happy. But 1.8 pushing on 1.9, I feel that's a little bit too high. And like I said, for Magic Johnson, going to keep monitoring his price. If it comes down to like 1.3, 1.4, I'm definitely going to cop. And then our starting lineup will look like Magic Johnson, Kobe, Larry Bird, AD, and Kareem. Like, bruh. That is ridiculous. And let's talk about the card that we got yesterday, of course, the Galaxy Opal Kevin Mchale. Our second one, our second decade complete. So on him, we got 43 Hall of Fames and 20 golds. And again, I don't think there are any badges that are important that he doesn't have. I think he's pretty much got all of the important badges that you would expect in the game. As I just cycle through them all right there. And in terms of his stats, we've got 96 driving layup with an 85 driving dunk, 96 mid, 94 3, 85 ball control, 97 block, 94 perimeter D, and 98 interior D with 97 rebounding as well. Only 89 speed, so that could definitely be boosted up a little bit, but 94 lateral quickness is very, very good. Now, power forward center, 6'10" though, so not going to be at the center position, just going to be at the power forward position. Is he going to come in over Josh Smith? I don't know. I'll have to try him out a little bit more to see about that. We could get James Worthy out of the squad, I guess, with his, 30 Hall of Fame badges. I guess we could get him out, put Josh Smith to the 3, and then move Kevin Mchale to the backup 4. That could be something that we could work on, but the squad's going to change an awful lot over the next couple of weeks, or next couple of days, hopefully. So we won't do anything on that just yet. And then as for the pink diamond we got, it was the pink diamond Michael Cooper, who looks pretty good to be fair. 6'5", great driving, great shooting, good ball control, great defense, and good speed as well, with 37 Hall of Fame badges. So Michael Cooper, again, 6'5", shooting guard, small forward, so only the shooting guard position realistically, not a small forward. But for a free card, looking pretty good. And I think if there's one decade that I'm going to do on the Road to Glory account, it's going to be these 1980s, because Michael Cooper and Kevin Mchale, I'm down for that. They could both come into the starting lineup on the Road to Glory account. So that's basically where we're at with the account right now. We're still going strong with these Larry Bird challenges, and that's how we've got so many tokens. We're all but one card away from Kareem. It's just about whether or not we can afford him. Whether or not I want to afford him, that's the other thing. It's whether or not I want to spend that money on him, which right now, I'm not too sure, but I have seen really good things. Anyway, let's jump into some comments from the last episode. So we have Hendrik first up. Is it worth it to buy the cards for Opal AD and Opal Dwayne Wade? And the answer simply is no. Obviously, we have AD up here with how many badges? 57. And we have Dwayne Wade down here with 59. So, yeah, still ridiculous amounts of Hall of Fame badges. But Kawhi Leonard, 51. Paul George comes in with 49, I think, 48. Like, they're dropping cards with, 50 Hall of Fame badges in the auction house now. And the difference between 50 and 57, you weren't going to notice that at all. I would say just stick to cards that are in the auction house. It's not worth it. The grind takes so long. It takes so many millions of MT. If you have the MT spare, then now is probably the best time to do it because the market is so low. So now, if you really want to, if you're already pushing up to these levels right here, then sure, go ahead and do so. But if you're down here somewhere with millions of MT, it's just not worth it because it's going to take. It takes so long, and obviously I know this from experience. It takes so long to buy the cards and even longer to sell them. It's draining. So no, I wouldn't recommend it just now. Even though AD is obviously fantastic, you can buy someone you can just get Mchale for free. Playing the game a little bit. You can buy Sean Kemp and get a Joel Embiid to come into that powerful position if you really want to, who's going to be fantastic there. So plenty of options out there if you don't want to do that, which I wouldn't recommend. Braxton says, am I going to buy the whole set and lock in for Kareem? I want to, Braxton. I want to. Ricardo, when should I sell Taco Fool and Bol Bol? Not right now, because obviously that locker code had a fan favourites Series 2 pack in it. Okay, that's completely irrelevant because they're a fan favourite Series 1. But the point still stands. I wouldn't sell them right now because look at that. 172k for an Evo Taco Fool. Kind of mad. And then Bol Bol is about 150 to 200k with a Diamond Chew and a Diamond Contract. So probably 150k. Really cheap. The market is so down right now, so definitely wait for things to come up. You should be able to get about 200k for them in the not too distant future. Next up, we've got Bucket Walker. Yo, JD. Do you think when the Dynamic Duo packs come out and tank Opal's prices that the lower tier cards will skyrocket? I think everything is just going to keep on going down. It's going to come up a little bit over the next couple of days because I don't know how 2K can match last week, next week. Last week's content was insane, and I don't know if they can keep that going. I really don't think they should keep that going because then the game is just going to accelerate at a stupid rate. I think they need to calm it down a little bit, and if it calms down, we get a couple of bad batches of cards, throwback moments that no one really cares about. The market will gradually go back up and up again, so we'll see about that. Dylan says, I'm planning on buying GOAT Magic, but I'm not sure what price to aim for. I've got 1.7 million with some emptying cards so I can just afford him. Like I said, Dylan, if you go for about 1.3, 1.4, he should come down to that price, which is still like a million MT more than his Campus Legend one, which is a significant jump. Considering the card, you're probably not going to notice any difference in the actual gameplay if you've used the Campus Legends Magic, which I have. Probably not going to notice any difference, but it's just the flex. The card looks fantastic. He's part of that GOAT collection, which, like I said, we don't know what we'll lock in for just yet, but it is going to lock in for something. But yeah, he's not my priority right now. Kareem is the priority. Magic's going to be there forever, that's fine, but that Rashard Lewis card could get more and more rare as more and more people lock in for him, so I don't know. It's so tough to decide what to do. Lamax James says, can Opal Chris Bosh play the centre position? You definitely can get away with him there, yes. And then he also says, if I had Opal, Jimmy, and Paul George, what position should I play them at? Jimmy at the 2, Paul George at the 3 for sure. Next up, we've got Common Sense. I bought the whole Showtime set except for Rashard Lewis, but I have enough MT for him. I don't want to spend over $1 million MT for him, but I really want Kareem. Would you recommend I wait for his price to drop a little bit or go ahead and buy him? So basically the same scenario that I'm in. I'm going to say just wait out a little bit. Just give it a couple of days and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And that's actually going to be the last comment of the day, guys. So, wish me luck over the next couple of days. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to keep on monitoring this price. I guess if it comes down to 1.4, I'm going to have to buy it because then that's like 1.7 for the whole set. And like I said, 1.7, you've got to think of it. It's not 1.5 mil for Rashard Lewis. It's 1.7 or 1.8 mil for Kareem and Rashard, Chris Webber, Shaq, Jimmy. That's how you got to think about it. Because if you just think about it as 1.5 for Rashard, you're really not going to have a good time about it. But that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.